In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 websites you should visit before building a PC, at least in my opinion. So if you're going to be building a PC for the first time, then this video is for you. And if you're a long-time builder, then please stick around because you might learn a thing or two. So without further ado, cue intro. This video is sponsored by us, so if you like our content and would love to support the channel, please head over to teesprings.com/stores/lmtechhd or click on the first link in the description box below to be a part of the Wemo squad. Thanks. What's up guys, I'm Ryan from LMTechHD, and on this channel we do a lot of tutorials / tech reviews and giveaways. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also remember to click the bell notification so you get notified whenever a new video drops. Thank you. A lot of times we talk about how to build a PC and what parts to get and what not, but we've never actually discussed what to do before building a PC or even getting the parts. So in this video we're going to be looking at the top 5 websites you should visit before building a PC. And again, these are based off of my opinion, and we might even toss in a bonus site at the end. So let's jump right into it. Alright, the first website you should visit before building a PC is Pcpartpicker.com. Now, if you've ever built a PC before, I'm pretty sure you must have heard about Pcpartpicker, but for those of you who haven't, well, Pcpartpicker is a comparison shopping website that allows users to compare prices and compatibility of computer components from different retailers online. Now, there is so much to talk about this one, so let's get it. Now, open the browser and go to Pcpartpicker.com. On the landing page, you can see several builds done by Pcpartpicker users. You can also see completed builds, so if you need some inspiration for your build, then this is a great place to start. In the navigation bar, click on completed builds. Here you can see several completed builds by Pcpartpicker users, and on the left hand side you can filter or sort by CPU or even socket type. But in this video, I'm just going to pretend I'm doing a Ryzen 5 5600X build. So I'm going to select AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, and that will show me all completed Ryzen 5 5600X builds. Okay, let's check this one out. Now you can see on the left you have the part list as well as the total cost of the build. And you can also view pictures of the build as well. Pcpartpicker also have a build guide page, so you can check that out as well. And when you are ready to start building, click on the system builder. Now this is where the fun begins. So here you can select all the components or parts you want to use in your build, from the CPU all the way to even the microphone and headphone you want to use. Now, one of my favorite features of Pcpartpicker is the compatibility note. So when you start adding the parts, if there is any compatibility issue, you will get brief information about it here. Alright, now let's start adding the parts. So we're gonna start with the CPU. Now, I'm just doing this as a demonstration. I may not use some of these parts in a practical build, so please keep that in mind, guys. Now when you click on choose a CPU, it's gonna take you to this page where you can select the CPU you want, and it's also gonna show you the best price at the moment, so you can click on add, or if you want to see more information about that part, you can click on it, and it will show you where you can get it and whether or not the part is available. For example, you can see that at the time of recording this video, the Ryzen 5 5600X is currently sold out on Newegg and Best Buy, and the cheapest place to get it is Adorama, and it's currently going for $330. Now if you don't want to get it for that amount and you're not in a hurry to build your PC, you can enter an amount here and an email will be sent to you when the price drops to that amount. And on the left you can see the specification of the part, and if you scroll down you can see what other people think about that particular component. Under the specifications you can view parts that are compatible with that particular component. Alright, so with that out of the way, I'm gonna go back and click add to add it to my list. So now I'm gonna quickly add every other part I want in the build. Now with all the parts added, you can see the total cost of the build is around $1,188, and that doesn't include the GPU price because it's currently not available. Now on the right, you can see where the best deals are for each item, so when you are ready to place your order, you can visit the website directly or use Pcpartpicker to place your order. Some other features I love about Pcpartpicker is the fact that they give you an estimated wattage, so you know how much power your PC needs, but I tend to go a little bit higher on all my builds though, just to be safe. You can also click on the Save As button to save your part list, or Start New to start a new list. Alright, now the second website or websites you should visit before building a PC are the same website we saw on Pcpartpicker.com, and the reason being is that prices for each component changes from time to time, and sometimes you might even find deals in the form of combos, i.e. CPU and motherboard combo, or even SSDs and hard disk combo, which at the time of recording this video Pcpartpicker doesn't offer. Alright guys, so the reason why you should visit these websites is to compare prices. Now someone might ask, what if I'm not living in the United States? Well, I'm living in India and I still check those websites before ordering any PC parts here in India, just to have an idea of the current price of the component I'm gonna be ordering. Now let's use the Ryzen 5 5600X as an example. We already know that the best place to get it at the time of recording this video in the US is Adorama, and it's currently going for $330. Now while searching for it in your country, you should be targeting that price bracket and maybe an extra $20 or $30 increase. And sometimes you could find deals on CPU and motherboard combos, so watch out for those as well. Now I'm gonna search on Amazon, B&H, Newegg, Best Buy and Adorama just to see if Pcpartpicker is giving us the best price. So I'm gonna copy this and go to Amazon.com and paste it in the search engine and click on it. Alright, so here you can see that the CPU is currently going for $385. And remember, Pcpartpicker's price was $330. So that means we are getting the best price from Pcpartpicker, which they got from Adorama.com. So I'm gonna pretty much repeat the same step for every other website. Alright guys, so I guess Pcpartpicker wasn't wrong after all. Now if you've saved your parts list for a while, be sure to do this before placing your order. Alright, now the third website you should visit before building a PC is your motherboard manufacturer's website. So if you're going to be using an MSI motherboard, visit MSI's website. If you're going to be using a Gigabyte motherboard, visit Gigabyte's website. And if you're going to be using ASRock motherboard, visit ASRock website. So I guess you get the point. Now since we chose the Asus ROG Strix B550F gaming Wi-Fi motherboard, wow, that's quite a mouthful. We're going to be visiting the Asus website. So go to asus.com and on the landing page click on the search button and paste the name of the motherboard in the search engine. And under products, make sure you select the exact motherboard and it will take you to a page that looks like this. So here you can see some important features of the motherboard. Alright, on the sub menu you can click on text specs to view the specification of the motherboard. Alright, all these are cool and all, but that's not the main reason why we're here. What we actually want is in the support page, so click on support and click on manual and document tab. So here you can download the motherboard's manual, which is available in several languages, but we want the English edition, so I'm gonna scroll down and download the English edition. Once the download is complete, I'm gonna open it in the browser. Now if you're building a PC for the first time, I will suggest you do this. Even up till now, I still do this before building a PC, and there are several reasons why. One of such is that sometimes when you are using an NVMe M.2 SSD, some SATA ports on some motherboards are disabled. And also I get to know exactly where some of the connectors are, and whether or not the motherboard has ARGB header. Trust me guys, you don't want to get a motherboard in 2021 and find out it doesn't have an ARGB header. Just ask those who got the MSI B450 Tomahawk and the Tomahawk Max. And there is so much you can learn from just going through the manual, like where to install your RAM if you are using a single RAM stick, or you are installing 2 or even 4 RAM sticks and stuff like that. So this is very useful guys. So yeah, your motherboard manufacturer's website is the third website you should visit before building a PC. If you are getting value out of this video, then do me a favor by smashing the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you are feeling generous, then go ahead and share it with your friends as well. Thank you. Now, question of the day: what websites do you visit before building a PC? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay guys, the fourth website you should visit before building a PC is your case manufacturer's website. Now, some cases are quite tricky to work with, so it's very important that you check out your case manufacturer's website guys. Alright guys, so since we chose the Lee & Lee LandCool 2 mesh case, we are gonna visit Lee & Lee's website. So go to leeandlee.com, and in the navigation menu, hover products, and under cases select medium case, and the LandCool 2 mesh case should be down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Now when you click on it, it's gonna take you to a page that looks like this. Of course, all case manufacturers' websites are not the same, but they all have similar layouts, so you should be able to find the information you're looking for. Now on this page, you can find some of the features of the case. For example, the size of the radiators you can install in it, as well as the fans. So here you can see what size of radiator you can install in front of the case and at the top of the case as well. Now down here you can see some other features of the case. The main reason why I chose this case is because of some of the extra accessories you can get, which you may not be aware of if you are buying it on Amazon or Newegg. The same can be said about some other cases, so it's very important that you check out the case manufacturer's website. You could also check out the manual for more information about the case. Alright, now the fifth website you should visit before building a PC. I believe this should be quite obvious by now. Well, the fifth website is youtube.com. Now the reason why you should visit youtube.com is what we're going to be looking at right now, this moment. Now if you don't want to go through the first 4 process, you could just head over to youtube.com and search for every part, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a video on whatever you're looking for. And the first place I would suggest you start from is LM Tech HD. Oh, and while you're at it, please hit the cute red button to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you. And once you're ready to start building, please check out our build guides, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below the video, and I'll be sure to respond to them as soon as possible. And when you are done with your build, check out our video on what to do after building a PC by clicking on the info button or the link in the description box below. Alright, those are 5 websites you should visit before building a PC. Now, if you think there is a website that should have been on the list, then let us know in the comment section below. And if you're going to be using a third-party cooler in your build, then make sure to check out the cooler's manufacturer's website, just like we did with the case and the motherboard. Alright guys, if this video was helpful to you, then go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, share it with your friends, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all that good stuff at LMTechHD02. And if you would like to support the channel, then head over to teesprings.com/stores/LMTechHD or click on the first link in the description box below. I love your rib bones, and I hope one day we can sit down and talk about them, but for now, we maxed out. Peace.